Theo? 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 Theodore!
Right here. Stop yelling.
I have told you a million times not to disappear like that.
Say don't play with the birthday presents. I'm not.
Sure. Henry? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Henry? Henry? Henry!
Okay, here's Henry with Mom. She's coming toward us. She's looking for the older kid. Henry's right there with the yellow balloon. Henry comes down the aisle. He's still got the balloon. Rounds the corner, keeps going.
Gone.
There's the balloon on the floor. Kid was out of camera range 5 seconds.
Hey, what about the cameras at the front door?
Nothing. Must have went out the back.
So we got ourselves one smart perv.
Henry was playing in his yard. The man was in a car parked over there.
Did you happen to notice what he was wearing?
A baseball cap and sunglasses. He was watching Henry.
Was the man black, white, young, old?
White.
Can you describe the car?
It looked like the Toyota my mom used to drive.
What color?
Black.
Did you get a look at the license plate number of the state?
I didn't look. I'm sorry, Dr. Morton. I wish I told my mom this morning.
It's okay, Jake. You're helping us now. Thanks.
She picked up Henry's son at the party place, has been taking us north ever since.
She's cool. Gave her a sock, went right to work.
You want inside, Bridie girl?
I don't want her off the leash.
Well, you.
Pull her back a little.
Yeah, girl. We're gonna let you in.
Call an ambulance.
Not yet, Elliot.
Call an ambulance.
This is it.
Henry.
That's my son. Was he molested?
No.
Cause of death?
Suffocation. I found small pebbles lodged in his trachea.
To silence him. What else?
Brown animal hairs. Do you have a cat, Dr. Morton?
No. Henry's allergic.
I sent the pebbles and hairs to the lab. CSU is checking the apartment for matches.
Apartment? Whose apartment? You have a suspect.
Dr. Morton, as soon as we make an arrest, I promise you, you'll be the first to know.
I can handle it.
But your wife can't. I think she needs you. Come on.
I'm holding you to that promise. You call me the second you get the bastard who murdered my son.
We dusted the pebbles. Stone's porous. Got perfect prints.
And they're not Billy Turner's.
Or any other adults. Fingers are too small. Has to be a child's.
So Henry's.
Nope. Don't match.
You have those pebbles? Look familiar?
Just like the ones from that neighbor boy's front yard.
Jake O'Hara.
I was scared. Henry saw me chasing Mrs. Brody's cat, and I fell on it, and it died. And Henry said I killed the cat, and he was gonna tell on me. I didn't want to go back to that camp, but I knew you'd send me if you thought I killed the cat.
God, honey, I never would have done that.
You would. I knew you would. That's why I had to stop him. I just wanted to talk to him, but he kept saying he'd tell. I didn't mean to do it. I was just so scared.
This is my fault because I sent Jake to that camp a month ago.
What camp?
It's a tough love place. They were supposed to help him.
Look at what they did to me. They burned me. They cut me. They stuck things in me. I'd rather be dead than go back there.
The other children tortured him. If my son has done anything wrong, it is because of what they put him through.
The minor will be released into the custody of his mother. Fact-finding will begin tomorrow at 11. Initial reports in my chamber today.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, Your Honor, but we've made a mistake.
That's refreshing. I don't often hear that in my courtroom.
The district attorney's office has reconsidered our decision to try Jake O'Hara in family court. We request that the case be moved to Supreme Court for trial as an adult.
Hearings have begun. Jeopardy is attached. If I dismiss now, the case is over.
These are highly unusual circumstances. Jake O'Hara lied about his abuse. All of his injuries are self-inflicted.
What are you saying?
Dr. Morton.
We interviewed witnesses at the camp. They all told us Jake burned himself. This case must be moved, Your Honor.
I believed you. I fought for you.
Dr. Morton, sit down.
You lying little bastard.
The court officer will remove Dr. Morton from this courtroom.
You should rot in hell!
Let's go before she locks you up.
You bet I will. Get him out of here.
Monster! You murdered my son! I don't believe this is happening. I can't breathe.
Outside and get some air. Relax.
Do you understand? Jake will get out when he's 18. He's a sociopath. He will kill again and again and again.
I'm sorry for what happened, sir. I really am.
You're not sorry. You don't know what sorry means. You have no feelings.
Leave my son alone! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no!
Dr. Morton, when you heard that Jake had lied about being abused, what went through your mind?
I had to get out of there. I had to go outside and get some air. I couldn't breathe.
And that's when you saw Jake.
I wasn't thinking about killing him.
What were you thinking about?
My son's face. The last time in the morgue. His last words. I can hear him crying for his mother.
Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to introduce into evidence an article from the December 1992 issue of Adolescent Behavior.
Counselor?
No objection.
Dr. Morton, would you please read the first highlighted passage?
If we fail to incarcerate these killer kids for the rest of their natural lives, they will surely kill again.
And now the second one.
The American Psychiatric Association does not let us label these children as sociopaths. But that does not change who and what they are. They are born that way, and we must take whatever measures are necessary to protect society from these amoral predators.
Who wrote that, Doctor?
I did. But that was nearly 15 years ago. My views have changed.
Have they? Because what you told Detective Stabler right before you shot Jake O'Hara sounds like the passage you just read.
All I meant was we should find a way to protect people from sociopathic children.
And you found one, didn't you?
Objection. Sustained.
I didn't say we should kill them.
But if children like Jake can't be treated, what's the alternative?
Incarcerate them for the rest of their lives. That's what I believe. But on that day in court, I wasn't thinking like a psychiatrist. I was a grieving father.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
On the charge of murder in the second degree, how does the jury find?
We find the defendant not guilty.
The court thanks the jury for their service. Ladies and gentlemen, you are dismissed. This court is now adjourned.
You seem pretty satisfied.
I am.
Well, you got away with it.
Well, I suppose I did.
Tell me one thing. When did you decide to kill Jake?
In the courtroom. Once I knew what he was. You were right. I looked around, saw the officer, realized I could take the gun. I just waited for the right moment.
He manipulated us just like Jake did.
There's one big difference. Jake would have killed again. I won't.